everyone, my name is Vina, aka Miss WOC Reader, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another book review. One of my goals is to do more reviews on my booktube channel. I know booktube isn't that kind to reviews unless they're from very hyped, very popular books that everybody's talking about, but I like reviews. That's one of the reasons why I have my blog. And I like reviews specifically about books that are less talked about, like the one that I have today. So this one was released in November. It is called Forging a Nightmare by Patricia A Jackson, and it is an urban fantasy. And it follows this FBI agent named Michael Childs. He's investigating this series of murder where the killer is sending a message by cutting out their eyes and tongues and then writing these messages in this weird language in their flesh. And Michael recognizes the language, but he doesn't know how to speak the language. Luckily, his mother is a scholar who's very good with linguistics, and she recognizes the language and is able to translate for him. And she informs him that these people who are being killed are all Nephilim, which are people with 12 fingers and 12 toes, who are considered to be the descendants of angels. And Michael discovers that he's actually a descendant of angels. His father is the Archangel Michael. So that really is where he then embarks on this journey, because he is a target now for whoever is leading the killing of these people. So he's in the streets of hell fighting angels and demons. He meets this former Marine named Annabelle Rains, and she was thought to be killed in action, but in actuality she was tortured to become a nightmare. A nightmare is this like demonic warhorse who has their own special abilities but also takes on the abilities of their rider. And Annabelle is special because she actually has a human form, which most nightmares do not. And like, it was very interesting watching the dynamic between Annabelle and Michael, like, because he is a big fan of horses. His mother owns a stable and he likes to participate in jousting competitions, so he's very easy to bond with her as her rider. But there's the human relationship with them, which is a little more complicated. I thought that they did such a great job with characterization, because sometimes in fantasy characterization can kind of go by the wayside for the story arc. But we got to meet Michael's mother, we got to meet his adopted brother, and we got to meet his niece and see how those relationships affected him. And there were some really great character bonding moments there. Michael also is an experienced horseback rider. He likes to participate in jousting competition, and his mother owns a stable. So we see him and Annabelle bond like as a rider and horse, but they also have their own unique relationship. Annabelle has a lot of pain from her life prior to being a nightmare and kind of being forced into this new life, and I like how that was explored. I thought she was a very strong character. There are times during the book where she has to definitely be strong for both her and Michael, which isn't easy at all. and their relationship actually develops into more than just the bond they have as horse and rider. And I didn't think I would like it at first, but I enjoyed that aspect of it once it was more developed, because you could really see that the love and care that they had for each other. So I was okay with him riding her in more ways than one. And one of my favorite scenes in this book was actually this scene that took place at the Met. So because Michael is the descendant of an archangel, the other archangels are like his uncles, and his uncle Lucifer decides he's going to have this big charity gala as like a coming out party for him. And it's funny because Michael tries to kind of show him up on the dance floor during the party, and you don't show up Lucifer on the dance floor. But that was one of like those moments that I thought was more lighthearted and I really enjoyed. There are little funny moments here and there sprinkled throughout that add some levity through all the darkness, and I really appreciated that. I think if you like angels, demons, magic, and just a really complex world but a fast paced, then you should definitely check out Forging a Nightmare by Patricia A Jackson. It was different than a lot of the recent fantasies I read, and it was a good time. So if there are any fantasies that you think I should check out for 2022, definitely let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button, stay subscribed to get more videos like this, and as always, thanks so much for watching. I will check in with you guys soon. Bye!